Welcome to the Toradex office here in Luzern in Switzerland. My name is Daniel Lang and I'm here with Jeff from NXP. Today we will talk about the security and how NXP and Toradex can help you to comply with some of the new regulation. But first, maybe Jeff, can you introduce yourself?
Thanks, Daniel. So I'm Jeff Steinheider. I'm GM for Industrial and Network Edge Processing at NXP, and that includes our i.MX product line, and like this i.MX 9.5 that we'll be talking about specifically, and how it goes into some of our industrial customers.
Yeah, great. So there are new regulations like the EU Cyber Resilience Act, but there are also other regulations all over the world, with the CRA already in force with heavy penalties hitting very soon. So how are you helping your customers to comply with these new regulations?
Yeah, so at NXP, we've got a huge focus on security, and it really centers around how we can help our customers meet some of these new regulations, whether it's the Cyber Resilience Act, US Cyber Trust Mark, or even standards such as IEC 62443. And so we have been building around some of the technology in our EdgeLock secure elements. We've now included this in our i.MX 9 processor line as an EdgeLock secure enclave. And this provides physical isolation for all of the security functions, which includes the ability to run secure boot, authentication, encryption, secure access to the device for debugging. All of that is centered inside that secure enclave.
Okay. That's very good for Toradex, because what we do is we take NXP's SoC, like here the i.MX 9.5, and then we build this system on module with the goal to make it easier for the customer to integrate that into the product. You can even get complete single board computers like here. But it doesn't really stop on the hardware to make it easier. We also take the software from NXP and then build on top. As you mentioned, there is secure boot, there is encryption, there's secure access, and we take all these features and kind of build a layer on top to make it easier accessible. So our customer, they don't need specialized security expert or very specialized embedded Linux developer to be able to take advantage of the features NXP builds in.
Yeah, and I think that's a lot of the power of what you're offering with the Torizon software is you're giving everyone a head start by implementing all of those correctly and towards those standards, and ensuring that all of these features are giving the right capabilities for customers, and including going much beyond just what the hardware offers and offering features like over-the-air update, which of course is needed to really drive towards what the Cyber Resiliency Act is requiring.
Yeah, I think that's a very good point, right? The EU Cyber Resilience Act and these other regulations, they not just need very good hardware-based security, they also need things like over-the-air update, but they also need things like software bill of material, so you have to declare what kind of software goes in, and you have to scan your software for any vulnerabilities, and then of course you also have to patch them and provide support for, in the CRA case, at least 5 years or as long as the device is there. And Toradex really does that. We provide this long support, and we also provide the security update, vulnerability monitoring, and so on. So really with the goal that our customer can focus on their innovation, on their products, and they don't need to worry too much about OS level stuff, too much about paperwork and regulations, so they can really drive their product and hit the market soon.
So we're really excited to see kind of what comes out of this collaboration and addressing all these customers. And I know that given the timeline for the CRA, this is going to be a big question for many customers that are going to market around this time.
Yeah, I think it's really nicely aligns everything, the collaboration, the timeline, and go to market for Torizon. Great, thanks so much for visiting us here in Switzerland, and have a great trip.
Thank you, Daniel.
Thank you.